Photoplay's YouTube channel, and welcome back to Tuesdays with Tina. I have a fun Easter project to share with you. With Easter being around the corner, I thought we would create a fun Easter themed card. We're using the Easter Sunday stamp set. This is a quality photopolymer 4x6 stamp set. I love the tulip in here, and I also love the little decorative Easter eggs, so we'll be using those on our card project today. Instead of using a white card base, I thought we would bring in the coordinating My Colors Cardstock and Easter Sunday. We're going to use the Sun Glow cardstock in this variety pack because it has a slight texture to it and it has a real pretty shimmer. It's called Glimmer, so it has a nice little glimmer to it. So we'll use that for our card bases today. And I was also inspired by these colors, so we're going to be using these colors on our card. I'm also bringing in the Say It With Stamps Stitched Scallop die set. We're going to do some layering. We're actually going to create a landscape style card with this for our background. So we're going to jump in and get started. We're going to do a little bit of stamping and coloring. Let me bring in my stamping positioner. Today we're going to stamp the beautiful tulip, and then I'm also going to stamp our greeting that says Easter Blessings to You. I'm using an alcohol marker friendly black ink, and we will just go ahead and stamp this. Lovely. The colors of alcohol markers that I'm going to use today are just some greens and yellows. These are the three colors. I'm going to zoom in. I'll play a little bit of music while I color in my tulip, and when I'm done coloring, I will catch you back. My coloring is all done. Didn't take any time at all. Now I'm going to use my scissors and I'm going to fussy cut out my image. Now my images are all cut out. What we're going to do next is bring in our scalloped rectangles die set, and we are going to create some layers with this. I'm going to take the largest. The largest is slightly smaller than an A2 panel, so I'll cut this out with white cardstock. And then I'm also going to take the smallest, cut this out with white cardstock. And then I have a piece of vellum. The one size up from the smallest, we're going to cut out with some vellum. So I have my three scalloped rectangles. What we're going to do is layer the two smallest, just using some adhesive. We will tack these together, and then I'm going to take my tulip here and I'm going to add some foam tape behind this, and we're going to layer our tulip. We're going to make a landscape style card, so we're going to add this landscape, but I am going to pop it up with some foam squares. We'll go ahead and add our tulip, and then I also popped up my greeting. And we will add our Easter blessings, kind of overlapping on this stem here. Lovely. Okay, I'm going to put this to the side, and now with this panel we're going to do a little bit of stamping, but I want to keep my scallop white. So to do that, I'm bringing in some masking paper. I just cut down some thin strips, and what we're going to do is cover up we're going to cover up right at those stitch marks, all four sides. Now we're going to fill our background with some colored Easter eggs. I love the detail of this egg. You can see how pretty it is. So I'm going to take our Easter egg here. I was inspired by our Easter Sunday My Colors Variety Cardstock pack, so I picked out 3 colors that kind of coordinated. Okay, we have a pink and a yellow and a purple. And we are going to fill our background with some beautiful Easter eggs. I'm going to go over my image here. And then I'm going to ink up our eggs, and I'm overlapping on that masking paper, but look how pretty those are. Just gorgeous. I'm going to start what I'm going to do is stamp 3 of them. I like to kind of stamp in a triangle pattern. Okay, I'm going to clean off my stamp, and then we'll go in with our yellow. And then I will just fill in some of these areas. And there we go. I did lower this yellow one just a little bit, but I'm not concerned about it because my panel will cover that up. Just wanted a little bit of that yellow peeking out there. Okay, that's all there is to this. Now what we're going to do is remove our mask. And you can see we have that beautiful white border. I'm going to place these to the side, and then we're going to create our card base. To create my card base, I have my 12 by 12 Sun Glow Glimmer. I don't know if you could tell, but it has that beautiful shimmer to it, or glimmer to it. What I'm going to do is just put it in my paper trimmer. I'm going to line it up at the 4 1/4 mark. Okay, and then we will trim this. And then I'm going to turn it. We're going to line it up at the 5 1/2 mark. I'm going to use my scoring blade, go over it here, and then we can fold it in half. And then I'm going to cut off that excess. This is one of those cards too that would be really fun if you were to score it here and flip it up. You can make a little pocket for the inside. That's the nice thing about 12 by 12 sheets, is you can do that. I'm going to trim that off today though. Okay, and that is our card base. All I have to do is use my bone folder, and we'll reinforce that score line. But it gives us that really nice texture and that real pretty glimmer, and it's a side folding card base. When there's a scallop border like this, I love adding twine because the twine will fit perfectly on those scallops. And it doesn't shift or move, which is really nice. I'm going to tie a bow here off to the left. Makes it really easy. I put adhesive already behind here. We're just going to tack this down to the front of our card. And then I like a lot of dimension, so I am going to flip this over. I'm going to put some foam tape behind here. If you don't like a lot of dimension, I would just say go ahead and adhere this directly to your card base. We'll just remove the release paper, and we'll add our tulip right in the center. I'm going to add some shine. We're going to use some gems here, and we're just going to add a couple in our background. And that will finish off my card project for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.